Welcome, Coaster Spotters. It is May 8th, and we're at Kings Island, and this is absolute madness. Here's the southern.
These people are crazy. They're driving on the dirt so that they can get around people. People are ready to be back.
This looks like the park's been open for like 10 minutes or something. No, the gates opened like 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, the gates just
the gates were
just a couple of
opened
minutes ago.
Jesus Christ, I don't know how oh my God. All right, well, this was Jason's idea, so let's how this goes.
Now, we're not going to blame me because I was going to go by myself just fine.
I know. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm just letting the people know I'm here because I was like, oh, he's going alone. That seems sad. I'm going to let him have a friend.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with going to parks by yourself.
Oh, God.
Fantastic. Have a good rest of your day.
I'm sorry. What's the point of that? Legal? I think that's their insurance is requiring them to do that. What do you think?
Probably.
Yep. That's the bare minimum. That's the only COVID restriction pretty much in place at Kings Island this year. So, all right, straight in, right away.
There you go.
Hello. Thank you. All right, here we go. That was very efficient, I'll have to say.
I'd say welcome back to Kings Island.
So, keep in mind, Jason, you can repeat a lot of opinions you had last year on stuff because I lost that vlog when I dropped the hard drive.
Okay.
Yeah, I was sad. And then I didn't make videos for like 3 weeks because I was devastated.
So what would you like me to repeat?
I don't know. Just, you can repeat yourself. Because we missed that fantastic vlog, I'm sure. So I always make you look good.
So we're gonna go and see if Orion is opening early like it did last year.
Okay.
If not, then we will head on over to Diamondback and Mystic, which I hope has its third train back this year because the capacity last year was very bad.
Oh, only two trains last year? I didn't realize
Only
that.
2 trains last year. 12 per train, so it was basically running 1-4.
Yeah. All right, let's get in there. All right. Jeez.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
That was good. I even texted you. I said it's opening. Pinch it off.
Well, thanks for letting everyone know where I was going, what I was doing. Oh, no, I wasn't doing that. Okay. Oh, Jesus. It's open. What time is it?
10:30.
10:30, so half an hour early. Let's go in. So excited. Let's see if my my apparently high ranking of this thing compared to a lot of people still holds up. All right. Here's what we're dealing with.
The social distance sucks. I mean, I'm okay if you're not masked as long as you're staying behind where you're supposed to. And
of course, somehow we've gotten between 2 people who are constantly coughing.
Coughing and
yeah. All right. Got about 15 more minutes.
They're testing. Maybe they'll go a few minutes early. Who knows? It's slow go. I feel like the B&M capacity is going to be pretty restricted if we're only getting 1 group per row. I feel like the rows of 2 will be a little bit better.
Yeah.
So.
And there's an endless thing of fast lanes. All right, so I feel pretty much the same way I felt back in late July. That it's really good. It's running a little slow, and it was so cold.
It was so good.
So cold.
So good.
It's good. It's definitely felt a little slow to me. But yeah, the line looks like this is opening day for it, period. Let's go take a look at it.
There's the end of the Orion line.
There you go.
All the way back to Zephyr.
All right, so we wandered over to Mystic Timbers, and here's what we're dealing with. Full queue. See how long this takes.
It's moving pretty quick. Moving a lot quicker than Orion's moving.
Lots of fast lane. Lots of access passes that were on Orion. That was what's slowing things down a lot there. But we'll see how long it takes. 50 minutes for Mystic Timbers. That's not too bad. I'm perfectly happy with that. That line kept moving nice and steady, and it was a good ride. It was running really nice, smooth, fast, furious. I love the transitions. Such a good setup of things. Still like Prowler a little bit more though. All right, let's see what's going on with the park. It's busy. Checking the traffic map, it's still like backed up to get into this place, so it looks like it's quite ridiculous. But there's that Diamondback. I might ride it today, but I don't know how it's compared to my net rides last night on Goliath. Go check out that vlog at Six Flags Over Georgia, where I had the most amazing rides on Goliath. And that's why I got food right away. That's the line for the brew house. That's the line from Tom and Chi. Oh boy. So food lines are a mess, it seems, but ride lines are not too bad. Diamondback's pretty full, but it doesn't look like the lower queue is now full. So we got nearly a full Diamondback line. What's the plan? The man with the plan, what's the plan?
I don't know.
Okay.
What's the plan?
I don't know, you're the one to plan.
I have a plan.
It's up to you.
I guess we'll go right in.
All right. All right, so that was running significantly better than last year. Last year, it just seemed like everything was rattling around. There was little to no airtime.
I completely agree with you. I really enjoyed my ride.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that in as a blooper, but yes, Jason needs to speak up a little bit. Yeah, everything seemed, airtime seemed really good, really better. But like the new gen B&Ms and Goliath, it just seems like airtime is solid. I was very happy with the airtime. It was almost approaching what I remember last night from Goliath, and that was only like 12 hours ago, so I think that's pretty fresh in my mind. It was pretty intense.
Well, Goliath is probably...
But you don't get the bang down your seat type deal with that.
No.
With that, so there's... So it has good airtime, but the layout's just, I don't know, for some reason, all the turns just don't...
In my
They're
opinion,
weak.
in my opinion, that's the best one though with the second generation B&Ms. Those trains like that. See, I know you're probably thinking Behemoth, but I
really like the setting too, and that goes into it.
I feel like Behemoth just has too much trim braking.
Too much trim braking on the mid course.
All around, I think there's a trim on like a lot of the hills, but it's been a while since I've ridden it too. So
I remember in 19 when both of them were running good. I liked Behemoth, and we rode those like 6 days apart. So.
Anybody want some blue ice cream? Jesus. Oh wait, no, that's not blue ice cream.
This is just for hot. This is just for kid food. No, there's not much of a line for blue ice cream because it's cold. So, but yeah, but as I said, going into the turns, they just flow. They don't really like hit you at all. So
it's a great night ride though. If you've not ridden it at night,
it's okay.
I think you have, but
I'm sure I have at some point. But
I think it's a great night. No, this is a blue ice.
Oh, there is a.
It's not bad.
It's not great though. Chick-fil-A, my goodness. So, got to get it in today, right?
Absolutely. We'll be open tomorrow.
So yeah, eventually there'll be a vlog from last year, from the Midwest trip, that I've never started posting, where you can see how my opinions are from last year. It's very vastly different. So it's always up and down with me for that one. It's some days, some years it has good, and some years it's bad, but it's generally, I don't think that great. So, but I like it more, probably more than the 3 with that seating. I think it's the middle for me.
Middle?
Yeah, of the 3.
Intimidators, probably the bottom.
Yeah, because I mean, it's okay, but the parking lot setting's boring, and you know, you have the other beauty next to it. So, what is this? Wow, Chick-fil-A line. My God, gosh. So as you see, it's a beautiful day, and everyone in Cincinnati who has a Gold Pass or Platinum Pass has come out. So,
I mean, really, the lines have not been terrible. Orion was a very slow moving
so is the Cedar Point Gold Pass, does that get them in here or no?
No.
Okay.
If you have a Cedar Point Gold Pass, you're only good at Cedar Point. If you have a Kings Island Gold Pass, you're only good at Kings Island. You have to have the Platinum to be able to get in all your Cedar Fairs.
That's why you still probably want to avoid Cedar Point this year, because that sale they had for like $100 for the Gold Pass that includes parking, all of that, those were all extended.
Oh,
you don't
really?
think about, yeah, so all of that, where they sold a ton of them for the celebration of 150 years, that was obviously delayed a year, it's still going on. So if I go to Cedar Point, it's definitely gonna be on a weekday. I'm not even bother with a weekend. Yeah, and Ariel, she's good.
She's good.
She's
no
good.
more Cedar Point.
Do you want to go check really quickly in the Emporium and see the Nanos? What they have available this year? Okay, let's go check that out really quick. I know they've released a lot of stuff online. I don't know what's in store. All right, we're gonna go on Banshee, but first, this is actually where we need to go for the Nanos and the coaster cutouts. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot they have one of those. I bought the Vortex last year.
I have the Vortex.
Okay, so they have the bat cutout down there.
Oh.
They have the Vortex, Flight of Fear, Beast. I thought they were doing a bat too. Maybe they just don't have it right here. This is really cool, isn't this? How they did Flight of Fear. Did you see how they?
Yeah.
So that's cool how it has like a half a building so you can kind of see inside and then close it a little bit. That actually looks kind of fun.
I might get this, honestly.
Oh boy, that's the biggest line I've ever seen for this.
Oh really?
Oh my.
Boy, that is a big one. You want to see if that?
Oh God, I don't know what to do here.
Roughly an hour.
You want to go?
Whee!
Catch me!
Yeah, let's do it. This is all we do before we go out to the car, and it's fine.
About 2 hours?
It was an hour and 45 minutes.
About 2 hours. We rode Banshee.
That's damn good ride.
God, that's one hell of a line though. That is a bad cattle pen. I don't think I've ever waited anything like that. It's rough.
I did opening weekend of it.
Yeah, but it was moving a lot faster.
Opening season, and it was because their capacity is really reduced on that.
And the crew wasn't that great, and the flash pad, there was a whole lot of issues. It could have been a lot shorter, whatever. The ride's pretty good. A little shaky, still intense, still element after element. Yeah, it was. What are you talking about? It was rattling the entire time. I don't think you can compare that to like Batman at Six Flags Over Georgia and say these are the same level of smoothness.
Looks like Valerian is getting ready to go.
Or people just see it testing for the last hour and are lining up even though they don't know what's going on. All right, we're gonna take a ride on the Bat. The last aero suspended coaster to ever be built in 1993. Love this. It's so much fun. Isn't that fun to watch that, Jason? How good was that? It was like the best thing I feel like we've done today. It just made me happy. May not be the best coaster, but it made me just so
You wanna
happy.
go do the other arrow?
Whatever you'd like to do.
I think I would like to do the other arrow. We need to come back here at the end, towards the end of the night.
Oh, it got longer too. So I was about to say, let's just go again, but no, it like doubled in length actually, because people know what's up. People know what's up.
These are Kings Island regulars. They know how to get here.
Yeah, so that was very enjoyable.
I love the back. I really do. I love Aero Suspended was one of my favorite models of their company.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they got overshadowed too quickly.
It's a weird, like very short period of time, like 8 years that existed with this type of thing.
Well, the B&M took over. The B&M inverted.
Yeah, but it's kind of weird that they couldn't coexist.
Well, yeah, everybody wanted the inversion.
I guess so. They do kind of live on with the Vacomas though, because those do have a little bit of movement as well.
Yeah.
But
I just don't know how
and we didn't wait for long. It was like 20 minutes maybe?
20 minutes. I just don't know, how they were trying to work an inversion into those. I just don't know how.
Just using the momentum of the car to keep going around.
Yeah.
I mean, now there's one by Vacoma that does the same thing, so they eventually
really?
figure it out. Yeah. Tripsdale in Germany. If you'd like to see that park before they put those coasters in, we have a vlog there. I'll link it above and you can check that out. It was one of my favorite parks in Germany to go to. It was the most like German-ass German park ever.
Really?
Yeah, like the theme is basically Germany. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. I should have spent an entire day there, but Expedition G-Force isn't too far from that park. So, yeah. So, but next time I'm not gonna let that distract me. Full day. All right, we're gonna go do some more aero.
Let's do some more aero.
Unfortunately, we can't do the trifecta though.
Can't do the flume today. What was the other
Or the
arrow?
quad trifecta.
Oh, what are their arrows? They have the flume, they have the bat, they have
The other flume. They had the Beetle at one point, the launch looper.
So what are their arrows now? Just the flume, bat, and adventure?
I don't even think that flume is aero, by the way, you terrible aerodynamics
Is it not?
history person.
Are you sure? I swear it's in it. We'll have to.
I think most of it was redone by Hoos, though. Or not Hoos. Oh my God. Hopkins, yes. An H.
I know.
I had too much Germany on the mind there.
I know it came
You know,
from-
see what I'm saying? I just went directly to Germany.
I know it came from Coney.
Yes, but I think they did a lot of because when they redid the Wild Thornberries, I believe they did a lot of work to it.
Did that?
I'm not sure. All right, there's Banshee. Which, man, I don't even want to look at right now. I enjoyed my ride, but that Q-line experience, I didn't harper on it too much, but man, it was really, really brutal. That line would have been stressful in a normal world, how packed it was. So, it took me a while to move on from that. We took a little break in the parking lot and everything. And I thought it was very rattly, but I don't like complain about the rattle, but it wasn't smooth. But man, it is intense. Very intense. All right, let's go get some adventure on. Look around the racer. We did not ride the Adventure Express because the line was simply not moving because the dispatches are
Like every 10 minutes.
very slow. We were able to watch that during the racer line, which was very tight, but moved very fast, so it was fine.
20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, it was fine.
And great ride. Nice and smooth. They're racing. They're keeping up with each other.
Yeah,
love it. I
so
love it.
they redid the track completely from the bottom of the first drop all the way to that big drop, that big hill, and then after that big hill, the valley up into the turnarounds. And the turnarounds have been done in the last few years. I think they did one turnaround and then the other the next year.
I think they did a hop on the incoming.
Yeah. So there's a few places that are a little bumpy, but it's not so bad. So last year this thing hurt me real bad. So I'm happy that it's better. It still doesn't do much, but the racing aspect is always fun. So nice that they put some love into it. There you go. The racer. So we're not really getting a lot done, but it's a nice day. Can't complain about that. And yeah, they're racing intentionally, which is nice. Sometimes they just, they won't even bother. Sometimes they'll always wait for the other one. I'd rather have the extra time and have racing because, I mean, it's called the racer. When it doesn't, it's, since you don't get a lot of airtime, when it's just one train, yeah, it's just not fun. So I love that they have this old school monster. It's all controlled manually. The operator actually has to know something other than just pressing a button. You can see it has those two levers. One of those levers controls the rotation of one of the arms and the other one the other. So one makes it go up and down and the other actually rotates everything else. And you gotta turn on the motors to switch. Yeah, it looks like it's set up very similar to the way Dorney's was, which I operated back in the day. So this one looks like it's way older than Dorney's though. And Dorney's is ancient as it is, but this thing dates back to Coney Island, I believe. All right. I don't know what we're doing next. We'll figure it out. So round two of Adventure Express. How long did it take this time?
Oh God, I think it took shorter.
What, like 2 dispatches of the before time?
Basically, I think it took basically the same amount of time to get from the entrance to where
we were standing outside the queue for longer. We saw 2 cycles of slingshot go, which is, that takes a bit of time.
Right. So this is moving a lot better. We're about to get on.
Yeah, it seems like it might be clearing out a little bit, or people are all in those long food lines.
Busy days at Kings Island. You go to the Racer, you go to Adventure Express, you go to the Bat. You know, those are good coasters. Take advantage.
You don't go to the Banshee.
No, you don't go to the Banshee.
You don't go to the Banshee. No. Rip it. Woohoo! All right, so part of what made this day better is beer. And I did this as a joke to you, and you like it for some reason. I peeled the label from the Giga Coaster lager, and now you want to rep it on your back. I comment below what you think about that. I mean, that's got to be the biggest surprise of the day.
That was really cool. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it, but they got the old Adventure Express music playing again.
Which I've never heard.
Yeah.
Or if I have, it was 2003, but I've not heard it. I'm pretty sure I haven't heard it since like 2013.
And the end of the Adventure Express, that lift with the little men, that they're all refurbished, they're all working.
And they relit it with LEDs.
And they're relit with LEDs, and they have the lava pan lit up.
Yeah, which I've only seen work once. Yeah. Which actually makes, if you actually, yeah, he didn't do the now you will pay. I think they got rid of that because of how much just like grief they get from it. It's like, now you will pay, brake run. Right. But it actually makes sense. It's because now you will pay, he's pouring lava on you. That's what that actually means. It's not like now you will pay, you're gonna go on the most wildest part of the roller coaster.
Exactly.
It was bad, it was a bad plan. But yeah, and then the first tunnel looked like it was very fresh. Painted it up, everything just looked a lot better condition. Nice to see that they did that. I mean, you should do that a little bit more often than 30 years. But with the LEDs, it should last a lot longer. And yeah, I decided to be funny and stick my label onto his back, and now he loves it and won't take it off. It sounds like you're like okay, I'm not gonna go there. It's like a toddler who, like, you do something to them and you don't expect them to pick it up, and then they like go crazy if you change that.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ride the Beast, get a somewhat sunset ride, and then the goal today for me, I want my net ride on Orion. All right, it's time for the legendary.
It is more than time.
What are we doing? 42 years now? 41? 42 years, I think.
79.
All right, so this Beast line isn't too bad, but we think the station's open. The switchbacks that I always forget about because, you know, no opinions here, but social distancing is gone. So if you're worried about that, don't come. It just doesn't exist. You can't do it. No one really did it before, but now it's really a thing of the past.
Well, I will say that this was one of the better parks for doing it, but nobody really gives a
But yeah, because the company doesn't care, which is so weird. But we're not getting into opinions here because I'm tired of it. So that was the hour and a half. So the station queue was open for the back and the front of the train, and we went for the back. And the guy was favoring the front like 3-to-1, and then another third was going to fast lane. So it took forever, and it's boring, it's slow, it's rough. And if it's not at night, which it isn't quite yet, I don't know. I have good days and bad days with this thing, and I don't think it was running all that great today regardless. It's kind of slow. It's still fun, it's neat, it's legendary, but would they ever build something like this today? No, that would be insanity. Right, it's about 11 o'clock and we waited through the fireworks that shut down the coaster for a while to get a night ride, and it's pretty cool. It's different because they light up pretty much the entire structure. However, it's still dark at the same time, so it's kind of a weird combination. It's actually really cool. I love this light package. It's really pretty. So I'm glad I finally got a night ride on it, and look forward to it when it's not so cold, because oh my god, it was so freaking cold. And thankfully the rain has held out. It's just about to start raining, so that's gonna be it. Kings Island opening day, or season pass preview opening day, was pretty emotional, let's just say that much. It was very busy. We knew that was gonna be that, and it was just going from one ride line to another, but everything's great about this place. I love the park. It's a little hard to deal with going from no masks with everybody so quickly. At least for me it was. So that was a little bit of a shocking. It was just a little bit of a shock to the system, more or less. But you know, it was fun. So I'll be back tomorrow, but we're not vlogging, so it's gonna be it from Kings Island for possibly this season. I do not believe I will be back anytime this season, and that's fine. We've had a lot of Kings Island recently, and I can take a break. So thank you so much for watching. This is Alex for the Coaster Spot. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you very soon.